Are you interested in introducing your students to the importance of agility and curiosity in the life of an entrepreneur? If so, then this is your day to be inspired. Over the next few minutes, we're going to walk through iNSPIRE Lesson 9, Sabrina Kay, Innovating Higher Education. Through this lesson, your students will demonstrate the value of being agile when testing business assumptions, discuss the trait of curiosity and lifelong learning among entrepreneurs, and identify examples of philanthropy. I'm James Wilcox, and this is iNSPIRE, an entrepreneurship education series powered by Economics Arkansas. As a single mother and college dropout, Sabrina Kay's entrepreneurial journey began with what some would see as disadvantages. To Sabrina, they were a driving force to her success. Sabrina Kay retired in her 30s after selling her computer-aided fashion design business for a good, comfortable 8 figures. Translated into a dollar amount, that's at least $10 million. Fueled by a strong work ethic and an endless appetite for learning, retirement would turn out to be just the beginning for Sabrina. Even as a college dropout, she never stopped pursuing education. This attitude of lifelong learning helped her quickly master new skills on the job, led her back to college to get her PhD, and eventually launch her own college. Every iNSPIRE lesson offers a modular approach to the content, allowing you to scaffold and to take a deeper dive into the key concepts as time and interest allow. For Lesson 9, the time required ranges from 12 minutes for the bell ringer to 37 minutes for the full lesson and extension activity. All necessary materials are provided, including visuals, activities, student handouts, links to online resources, and a detailed list of classroom instructions. Before class begins, print individual copies of all 4 of the handouts. Additionally, print and cut out 1 set of letters, A, B, C, and D, from Activity 1 room zones, and attach 1 letter to each of the 4 walls or corners in your room to identify the 4 room zones. To set the stage for this lesson, show the short 5-minute video, Sabrina Kay, Innovating Higher Education, found at thisiscapitalism.com. Distribute a copy of Handout 1, Video Questions, to each student, and allow them 5 minutes to individually complete the questions. The goal of this assignment is to learn from Sabrina's example of lifelong learning and to apply this mentality to our own lives. The last question provides a great opportunity to debrief your students. Do you think that lifelong learning is a common trait among entrepreneurs? And why or why not? Answers will vary, but will likely include comments on the value of learning new skills or the importance of curiosity when you're learning something new. As time allows, offer your students the opportunity to share their results with the class. If you're just doing the bell ringer, you're done. But let's see how the mini lesson and extension activity continue to add value through a deeper dive. Using Visual 1, definitions, review each definition. Explain that we will be considering the importance of an entrepreneur being agile, demonstrating curiosity through lifelong learning, and ultimately practicing an attitude of gratitude and giving back through philanthropy. Distribute a copy of Handout 2, Stay Curious, my friend, and Handout 3, The Guessing Game, to each student. Ask students to read through Handout 2 and to follow the instructions. They will need to record their own responses and their best guesses on Handout 3 before proceeding. While Sabrina Kay was completing her PhD in Pennsylvania, she began to dream of innovative possibilities for improving America's education system. Inspired by her own educational journey, she chose to buy a college back home in California and turn it into a laboratory for trying new learning methods. Similar to Sabrina's college, every new business is a laboratory. When we develop a business idea, it comes attached to a rather lengthy list of our personal assumptions. And it's not bad to have assumptions. It becomes a problem, however, if we can't admit when they're wrong. We will be wrong at times, and that is completely normal. According to American architect and inventor Richard Buckminster Fuller, there is no such thing as a failed experiment, only experiments with unexpected outcomes. The purpose is to learn. So what do we need to do? Create simple experiments and test our assumptions. Take a moment and complete steps 1 of handout 3, the guessing game. And once you've made your best guess on your classmate responses, combine 2 of those assumptions or guesses to develop a simple idea for a business opportunity. After 5 minutes, ask the students to look around the room and identify zones A, B, C, and D. Let them know that we will be doing a quick experiment to test their assumptions to each of the questions on handout 3. Ask the students to stand up and take a pencil and their copy of handout 3 to the room zone that they selected as their own personal answer to question 1. Next, ask students to record on handout 3 what the actual most popular response was for question 1. Go through each question on handout 3, allowing students to move from zone to zone and record the popular results. Once all of the questions on handout 3 have been answered, ask your students to return to their seats and answer the last question on handout 2. Were their assumptions correct? And if not, how would the actual responses affect their business idea or possibly create new opportunities? As time allows, ask students to share their results back with the class and emphasize the fact that the goal of an experiment isn't to prove that you're right about something. Regardless of the result we may be hoping for, we want to uncover the truth and to be agile in the way we respond to it. Finally, Lesson 9 concludes with an optional extension activity on handout 4, Giving Back. This can be completed in class or as a homework assignment. Gratitude and a strong desire to give back exist at the core of Sabrina Kay and have resulted in her serving alongside more than 30 charities. Whether by volunteering time and expertise or by financially supporting causes and organizations aligned with their personal values, Sabrina and entrepreneurs across the globe are actively engaged in a lifestyle of philanthropy. Americans gave more than $400 billion to charity in 2017. One man, Warren Buffett, contributed $2.8 billion. Bill and Melinda Gates, through their foundation, were close behind at $2.5 billion. This is an amazing sum of money, but what are they actually investing in? Let's take a look. Pull up the current Forbes list of top givers and complete the following chart. This activity focuses on identifying the impact that philanthropy has on our nation. This is meant to get students thinking about the sense of social responsibility that many entrepreneurs feel. Please let us know how this lesson has helped your students explore the value of curiosity and agility, as well as the importance of giving back as entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for watching iNSPIRE, powered by Economics Arkansas. And thanks to Stevens Inc. for their generous support that made this resource possible. For additional iNSPIRE lesson plans, or to discover additional opportunities or classroom resources, visit economicsarkansas.org.